Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin in Tucson, Arizona. There it is, Old Pueblo Coin. There's Tucson right here, right about there, that little thing. And excited to be here with you guys today. And of course, TucsonCoinshow.com. Come and see us in January. Let's have a good time. Today we have a different type of open box video. Today I have a box that, I know the box is looking like it's seen better days, right? So I've got an open box. I have a customer who sent me some stuff, and I have no idea what's in here. And we're going to go ahead and open this box up, including maybe using a knife. So watch out. Be ready for the EMS. I think that depends on where you're at, right? Just be ready for some Band-Aids. And we're going to take a look together and see what's in here. I'm just going to react to everything that's in the box, and we'll have a good time. Okay, let's start with our 0.5 view here, the long view, so you can actually see part of the box. As you see me try to, go in here and with the fragile sign on here. There we go. Just ready for whatever happens next. Okay, I don't know what happens next as I put the knife away without hurting myself. Okay. Let's see what's in the box. Well, it looks like we've got things falling already. I've got some loose odds and ends for sure. We've got a bunch of raw stuff in here for sure. I'm looking into the box. Looks like we're at the bottom of the box. Let's see. We got a lot of loose stuff in here. And then we've got, some banknotes and stuff. Look at this. And this is all just filling and fluff and stuff, so all right. Let's take a look and see. Let me maybe zoom back in a little bit and see what is in this big group of paper money. This actually is pretty typical of the type of stuff that we do every day at the shop. You'll see people bring in large groups of stuff. Look at, I got to use the knife twice. Still no bleeding. And so large groups of world banknotes, world coins. This is what I'm seeing off of the get-go here. So lots of times, boy, we see groups like this all the time. And I know some of you have probably seen groups like this in your own parents' collections or maybe your collections. Indonesia, Dominican Republic, Indonesia. So lots of times when you see this type of stuff, this is the type of stuff that you can find at a coin dealer shop. Usually they might have a quarter box or a 50-cent box, old Egyptian banknote, and oftentimes these are pretty inexpensive. Here's Banco de Mexico, here's 100 peso, Singapore. And so lots of times people have these things mostly because they travel. And so if you're interested in collecting something that's just kind of fun, inexpensive, this is right up anyone's alley. Like I've seen guys, they go to coin shows or coin shops. There's the Netherlands. And just pick stuff like this out. Look, that one's 2.5, right? It's kind of fun denomination. The Philippines, more Indonesia, lots of Indonesian currency here, rupiahs. There's Iran. There's I walked. This is actually South Africa. You may be familiar with the rand, the Kruger rand, right, where the currency is actually a rand, in case you didn't know. Tien Rand, South Africa. Central Bank of Egypt. This is a double-headed coin, double-headed banknote. On there, Costa Rica, 100 colones. Canada, some of you guys from the upper Midwest, you probably get these in change still. Now this is actually a U.S. note. This is a military payment certificate. I think that's 1948 on this issue. have to double check. So typically you're not going to find much in these. This is Vietnam, 100 dong. Usually you see a lot of the same type of currencies. This is kind of fun. This is a little bit more interesting. So this is some of that guerrilla emergency issued notes from the Philippines. So kind of an interesting piece. I think I did a whole video on those. Just kind of neat. They're almost like on grocery bag paper, the way that they're printed. In Japanese occupational currency for the Philippines. You see, you have a watermarks on these. A good thing I have my lightsaber with me. There we go. Beautiful though, just the design elements in general. That's the type of thing that gets people coming back for currency like this. Just the overall inexpensive nature of it and the beauty of it. Uzbekistan, believe it or not, I knew that one. And who's going to check me? Come on now. Yeah, there's 1,000 people that are going to check me actually, so you can't get away with that. Mongolia, help me out here, guys. Pretty sure that one's Mongolia. There you go. That lightsaber comes in handy once again. Let me see. Provincia de Tucumán. What is this? Okay, so this is, boy, okay. Trying to think back to what these are. So this is a provincial issue. I'm not sure what that is offhand. If that is a redenomination or some type of a notice. I think that's Argentina. Here's the decree on the back. Notification of cancellation. The decree from 1988. All right, Vietnam. I'm going to fly through the rest of these here and just stop at something interesting. Brazil. Lots of Brazil. This is a German from probably the early 1900s, 19-teens. Let's see. There's probably a date on that somewhere. 100 marks. Oh, war ration book. Here we go. We got to the bottom of the pile. And this is looks like a lottery ticket from Italy on that one. We do see lots of those. Or it may not be a lottery ticket. That actually could be a like a traveler's check kind of issue. War bonds. War ration books, pardon me. Precision of language. Looks like somebody's got a case of the Mondays. If you get enough of these together, you get an airplane. All right, that is complete sarcasm, folks. I just want to let you know right now, that is not what these were used for. So they happen to depict things that were military in style. So you got your planes, trains, planes, automobiles, boats, even tanks. And they would be rationed for different items that you could use them for. I'd have to do an entire other video on that at some point in time, maybe. All right, now let's see what's in these bags of coins here. I'm going to start with, let me turn off my light bar and just go through the random tokens, it looks like. So this is going to be a Century of Progress token from the World Exposition in Chicago. So lots of fun stuff there. I think I probably need to figure out where my loop went. So if I want to focus on some of these things and just show you some of the details of what's there. The Federal Building, the Planetarium, the Hall of Science. We've got the Travel and Transport, the Aquarium, and the Electrical Group, and the Administration Building. This is little play money. Those are cool. They look just like real pennies that are shrunk. Those are kind of fun. Okay, No tip for no service. This coin represents the true value of your service. Wow. I've never seen one of those. That is fantastic. No tip for your service. Oh my gosh. How funny is that? And what is this guy? Looks like he's beating up a fish. Oh boy, MCM XXX3. Okay, so this is 1933. Wow. This is wild. What is this guy? By a publican deed done in private. Sands Point, August 26, 1933. I don't know. I do not know what that is for. Actually, it looks like a rabbit from this point, but it's a fist punching a fish. And campaign tax. Oh, it might be a phone token. So back before you all had cell phones, you had to type a payphone that only took a phone token. It wouldn't take actual coinage. What's this guy here? Pizza. Good stuff. Telephone. This is apparently, possibly for the Playboy Club, possibly just some random item. 1974 from Chile. Here is a kroner. Me and all my cronies. Austria. Some more tokens here. We've got another. NCO. So this is actually going to be for like a mess hall. Da Nang. That's probably is that Singapore or Vietnam, I'd imagine. I can only imagine. Video game token. That's exciting. I wonder what games we're playing there. The Lakes at El Segundo. Is that a casino? Y'all can tell me. More tokens. This is a temple. Looks like a temple token. Interesting. And then play coins of the world. And last but not least, we got a medal in here, and then we'll get to the coins. Let's take a closer look. That's pretty. What's this guy here? 1917, 1918. The citizens of Walden, New York, in grateful recognition of gallant and patriotic service in the World War. That's a pretty cool medal. Very cool medal. All right, now we've got a bag full of coins here. We also have some of these little OPA, these little tokens that were used at OPAs. Those were also used, I think, on military bases. All right, let's see what coins are in here. Looks like we've got another World's Fair, 1939, New York World's Fair, New York Pavilion. Italian Pavilion. Oh, what's cool about this one is you can make out the 1 cent. There's the 1 and 1 cent. Let's see if we can make out the date on the other side here. See, that's a 1913 or 1918, or it's a 191B. You guys can tell me what number you see there. I think that's a 13. Okay, we have a trade dollar from Great Britain with a lot of the Chinese chop marks on it. Pretty rough looking. Might have to do a little bit of investigation to make sure this one's good. It just has a interesting color palette to it, to my eye, from what I'm looking at here, and you'll see Definitely has the definitely has the chop marks. Boy, those suckers are pounded through from one side to the other. You can always see where they were hitting. So pretty neat piece. You know, I want to say that pieces like that trade for, you know, $100 to $200. We'll see. Here's another one. And apparently my finger stopped working. 1898. Was this other one was in 1899, right? 99, 1898. And it looks like a lot of the marks are going to be on the back side of this guy. Yeah, that's quite a group. Quite a grouping. So these will probably be up on eBay for bid. So if you want to, you know, have interest in some of these guys, if you click on the title of the video, you'll see it. It'll open up and you'll see items listed on eBay or from our website. So now we've got some lower grade crowns, 1822 5 francs with let's see, Louis the 18th. That would be XVII, Louis the 18th on there, and very low grade piece. And next up we have one that's going to be from Great Britain, George the 4th, 1821. So if we're putting together a date set of crowns, boy, we're getting somewhere now. Got a 21 and a 22. And now we're going to go south, 1820. Well, look, we are putting together a date set, Ferdinand the 7th. Let's see which mint this is. This is Mexico City. So I thought, you know, this could be a couple different places, but the MO is the mint mark for Mexico City. So we're going to go here with, did we get a 20? No, this one's a 27. Well, we missed a year for sure, but this 5 francs is actually really pretty nice. Has some signs of luster hidden under there. Charles the 10th. Looks like we've got quite a bit of some fracturing of that planchet, pardon me, of the die. That's interesting. Very interesting. And we got one more little bundle here of large world coins. Let's see what we got here. Sometimes called crowns. Mexico. Geo, that should be the Guanajuato Mint, 1897. Probably like a cleaned extra fine. A little too bright. Too bright. I've never been accused. República Mexicana. Here's another Mexico City Mint, 1839. So this one's a little cooler. So once you get into the earlier dates, lots of times you'll have something that might have a little bit more collectability, just kind of oddball stuff. You know, some of those early dates are just hard to come by. That one also probably cleaned at one point in time, more of a VF type coin. All right, what do we have here? Oh, what do we have here? Oh, okay, well this is cool. República de la Nueva, 1842. Oh, this one might be kind of fun. Ocho Reales, is this, it looks like it's been erased. Like this surface. Look at that. I mean, that's someone took an eraser right across the surface here. See how it's those bright white lines, and yet the circumferential area around it is dark. So this is, I think, a part of Colombia. If my memory is wrong, it's okay. That happens lots of times. But this is interesting. Yeah, that's a cool piece. So this should be an eagle with a ribbon and a cornucopia over the top. So that one's cool. I like that. All right, Friedrich Wilhelm. They're all named that. The King of Prussia. Also looks like it's been probably heavily cleaned. Ein Thaler. Where do we get the word Thaler from? Right there, 1792. Definitely has had a lot of whiz-bang stuff going on to that coin. That is a very unnatural surface finish. Waiting for a 1798 US dollar. That would be fun. 1796 Carlos IV. De Gratia. Decent looking piece actually. This one's also Mexico City Mint. Maybe a light cleaning, but much more original looking than some of the other thalers and crowns that we've seen. Decent grade all in all. Maybe like a nice middle grade, like a little bit of a VF action going on there. Okay, what? I'm laughing because I'm like, what happened here? So this should be a big, I think this is a giant copper coin. 10 Tornesi, 1859. This is an Italian state, I believe. Francis II of Sicily, and what is this here? Yeah, this one also has a decent amount of environmental damage. I just want to take a look and see. Yeah, this is the security feature that they had on the edge of this guy. But yeah, this guy has definitely seen better days. All right, last couple here. We've got another 8 real, Carlos IV, 1797. Doesn't look clean, but definitely looks like it has some environmental damage. Also Mexico City Mint. Interesting, doesn't look hammered on that side, but does on this side. So this whole area here is kind of has a flat look to it. That's like somebody hammered it or what have you. All right, well, I didn't know what to expect, and not having any expectations is the key to happiness in life. And here is a Bolivian coin that is very low grade also. On the date, it looks like 1879 on that guy. Well, guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.